This video went viral again a few days ago. It's about a farmer who lost his chickens and couldn't find the reason why. One day, he found out that it was a goat learning to walk upright. The chickens thought someone came to feed them and followed the goat into a hut where the goat ate them. It's just like the legendary Goatman. And why do I say again? Because this is a very old video and also a rumor, but it's not without reason that it went viral multiple times. This Goatman was a very popular urban legend in Central America last century. It tells of the mountainous areas around Maryland where a terrifying creature appeared. They had a goat's head and legs, but a human's torso and dexterous hands. What's more eerie is these creatures walked upright like humans. They moved through the wilderness with incredible speed, escaping before hunters could aim their rifles. Some even released hunting dogs after them, but the dogs, skilled at chasing, couldn't keep up. And even if they did catch up by chance, they would fall victim to these creatures. Given their half-human, half-goat appearance, Americans called them Goatmen. To date, tens of thousands of Americans claim to have seen the Goatman. Some even had close encounters with them. Organizations that study supernatural phenomena report a large number of Goatmen, about 3,000 in the US, primarily in Maryland, but also in Alabama, Texas, Indiana, and even in regions like Canada and Australia. In Texas, a sheriff even claimed to have witnessed a child abduction. A 7-year-old boy was walking home at dusk when suddenly from the roadside bushes, a large creature emerged and took him away. Witnesses said they saw the creature had goat's legs. The tracks left at the scene were indeed hoof prints. The sheriff was nearby, and after hearing the child's cries for help, he immediately gave chase in his car, while also wielding a gun, and fired 2 shots at the large creature, hitting it in the waist. After being injured, the creature dropped the boy and fled. The sheriff wanted to continue the pursuit, but chose to protect the child instead. After taking the boy to the hospital, he continued the search with others, but found nothing but some bloodstains. The sheriff regretted that although the boy was saved, he lost an arm and a leg. Several witnesses said in the blink of an eye, the creature disappeared into the woods. Since then, the story spread throughout the US, and soon people claimed they were attacked by the Goatmen. Most cases went unresolved due to lack of evidence. In the late 80s and 90s, rumors about the Goatman intensified. Even sightings in Africa occurred, and so-called photos of the Goatman surfaced, but the images online were a mess and none were reliable, so I won't post them here. Anyway, this phenomenon became an urban legend. Then, people frequently reported Goatman attacks, but most cases were dismissed due to lack of proof. In the late 20th century, the Goatman legend grew even wilder, with sightings even reported in Africa. Photos of the supposed Goatman were taken, but they were chaotic online and not credible, so I won't share them because I don't know the source of these photos. In 2018, a scientist in California successfully incubated a human-animal hybrid in a human embryo. This gave the Goatman another identity as a product of wartime experiments, a super soldier combining human and animal traits. This theory quickly gained popularity, as indeed such experiments were not uncommon. These creatures were initially confined to labs where they exhibited immense strength and aggression and retained many animal characteristics. One day, due to a war, an accident in the lab occurred. The creatures attacked the guards and escaped into the forest. Of course, this is just one version of the story. The existence of the Goatman is fundamentally an urban legend, and so far there's no substantial evidence. So, one last question. Do you believe there really is a Goatman, or have you seen something similar? Except for Pleasant Goat, of course.